It's the Love Zone, Love Zone, Love Zone. Our love gets better with time.
We cheat for different reasons. Cheating breaks down the family, and in the process, the ideal experience of marriage is compromised.
From a Christian perspective, marriage is that covenant relationship between a man and a woman based on that which God established in the Garden of Eden. And that's the ideal, which means one man to one woman. Husband, wife, and in the Jamaican parlance, argument done. That's it. Any other is not in the ideal. However, I'm aware in my practice over 27 years as a family counselor that there are many instances where men marry and it is a challenge by itself.
That's not the way it is supposed to be, but that is the way it is. And it happened for a number of reasons. There are benefits for the sweetheart and for the man himself. The only person who gets left behind in this is the wife or the family, where children are involved. So the sweetheart will benefit because there must be something there that she's holding on to. And the man will benefit because there must be something.
That the male is inclined to wander. The female is inclined to settle.
There are other things why men wonder. Men wonder because the relationship become bored. It's not that they don't love each other anymore, but maybe the things that they used to love about the person, they're just not seeing it anymore.
To the woman I said, sister, always ensure that you have him running after you. Because, as I said, one of the effects of testosterone on the man's brain is the element of competition. Men like to compete. It's not just they develop that. It's part of the effect of testosterone on the brain, the competitive nature. So a man is always looking for victory to win. By the way, we must not give the impression that, oh my goodness, all of this responsibility is going to be on her. He must have the discipline.
A lot of women, they tend to dress old-fashioned. They tend to dress a certain way, unattractive, totally unattractive. And they're at home and the man comes home to this unattractive woman. That's not what he's used to before. During courtship, she was the hottest thing.
Intimacy, which is sex, but mental intimacy, emotional intimacy, social intimacy, they are not connected. There's that oneness. You are really being the who I look forward to be with you is not there. There's that longing for something else. And unfortunately, when some of that something else is seen elsewhere and the commitment begins to get weakened slowly, there's a drift. So the lack of commitment in the relationship will equal a drift outside. And so sometimes without calculation, a man drifts out.
When a man begins to cheat, one of the things is that he will get defensive. You're going to him and you're asking him what's happening, why are you not coming home, you're not eating home, and he gets defensive, he starts arguing, but this and that, but you're not.
This is why we can't get along, because you're man about food. You don't listen to me. Because over fried bacon is important. Jesus. Well, maybe if you said important things, then the things you said. What I'm saying now is not.
That's one sign. Another simple as that might be, it's a big issue in relationship. Hiding his phone, putting a pin on his phone. The phone rings, he answers the phone and he heads out. That's a sure sign. You're talking to somebody right there, wife don't know anything, she's in the room, she don't even hear a message comes in. But then that's one other thing, be observant.
Yeah. We're good for Friday. I will meet you there. I can't pick you up. No, man, you go and see us. Peter! Bathroom, then.
What's that? We have diarrhea?
Yeah, I think I ate something funny today.
He'll be there and you're talking to him and he's not in the conversation. physically is there, but emotionally is not there. You find that he's probably not supporting the home anymore.
You act like my mother.
You act like a 3-year-old boy.
Baby.
You have no responsibility whatsoever.
You just don't want to have the fun. I tell you, I want to play football with the guys on the Thursday night. I tell you, I want to play.
Complaint and discontentment. For some reason, this is not how I like it to be anymore. What about this? And compliments, a big one, the missing compliments. All of a sudden, he doesn't say. He doesn't say anything is nice. Nothing is good at all. It's dried up. And the woman is virtually starving for appreciation and compliments. In a Christian relationship, if let's say worship, we used to engage in worship, have family worship, we used to go to church together or something like that, and you find there's drifting away from these. That's also a sign that the possibility is that attention is being elsewhere, because we don't want to take that out of the loop, the spiritual aspect of it. Because if he used to be there with me, we used to pray and that kind of thing, and he's no longer interested, that's a possible indicator.
Persons get married for the wrong reasons, and then that is just where the problem lies. In situations like those, then men will cheat, the woman will probably cheat too, because down the line they'll realize that they're not being fulfilled in the marriage. What they expected is not happening, because that's really not what marriage was about.
The cheating husband feels safer with his mistress when they avoid public spaces and resorts and other places. This is usually under the pretense or simply hanging with friends.
They would have to find such secretive place, maybe at places, at some resorts yonder way, and sometimes you hear somebody say, by the way, I saw your husband the other day at such a place. No, he wasn't there. Oh yes, isn't that John? And it bursts out right there.
A lot of times they go outside though, because they know people, the wife might not see them, but then there are friends of the wives or their friends that might see, and it might reach back to her, so they take her out, take her to a nice hotel and somewhere else. I'd say remind yourself that you're placed in the household as the head. You're the head of the household. So whatever you do has consequences, and it will affect. It will affect you, it will affect your wife, and it will affect children if children are involved. So that is something that you need to look into. Look down the line and to see what it can cause, the damage it can cause in the relationship. To the wife, I would say, don't lose your dignity. You're going to look into yourself and see where you went wrong, but don't ever blame yourself for what he did, because it's never your fault. Because no matter what is happening in the relationship, it can be mended.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, like and subscribe to this channel and share it with a friend. Also, follow Love Zone New Chapter on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Love Zone, Love Zone, Love Zone. It's the Love Zone, Love Zone, Love Zone, Love Zone.